Hi, welcome to another edition of Business Bites. My name is David Tighe, the Managing Director of Bauer Media Audio here in Northern Ireland. And this week, my guest is Kerry McCloy, who's the Innovation and Legal Technology Director at Tighe Fulton Rankin. Hi, Kerry.
Hi there.
It's great to have you this week on the show. So let's get straight into the conversation. Tell us about Tighe Fulton Rankin. Who are they and what do they do?
Tighe Fulton Rankin are a leading commercial law firm in Northern Ireland. We provide a full legal service to both commercial clients, private clients, and public sector bodies. So we advise clients across a broad range of sectors, and we're well known for being an innovative and client-focused law firm. The nature of my role as Innovation and Legal Technology Director is to promote legal technology within the firm, and we've really embraced the adoption of the latest technology and invested heavily in this area. Last year, we became the first Indigenous law firm in Northern Ireland to establish a legal technology group, providing managed document review services and e-discovery services to both our Northern Ireland corporate clients and also to GB law firms. So my team consists of a team of legal project managers, solicitors, paralegals who have expertise and specialist training in this area. And we support our practice groups, our specialist practice groups across the firm. So that could be anything from litigation, employment and immigration, corporate, real estate, environmental and planning, banking, and private client. And we also provide our e-discovery services externally to GB law firms as well.
Right. Well, that's a very interesting role, and I imagine that there's going to be more of these types of roles popping up in law firms, because the traditional view of law firms as kind of loads of papers wrapped in sort of wrapped up with a tape and then being brought to court. So, tell us. Legal technology, if I was working with you or if I hired you, how would legal technology be benefiting me as a customer?
Well, simply put, legal technology involves the use of specialist software to assist lawyers in their day-to-day jobs and to enable them to conduct their work in a more efficient and more effective way. Really, it can cover a wide variety of different functions, such as claims management tools, contract review tools, document review platforms. What my group use it for are for document review platforms, and we use a software platform that uses cutting edge artificial intelligence or AI functionality to enable us to conduct a large-scale document review or e-discovery exercises in a more efficient way for our clients. E-discovery, in very simple terms, is the review of electronically stored information. During the course of a dispute, the parties must exchange relevant documents before going to court, and that process is known as discovery. So over the last number of years, as you'll be aware, there's been a huge number of and rise in the number of electronic documents that have been created with emails and text and instant messaging and Word and PowerPoint, etc. That can be quite a really burdensome process to undertake if we're doing it in the traditional sense of manually reviewing folders of documents. So we use the software to review those documents electronically, and that process is called e-discovery. There are lots of benefits for our clients in doing that. First of all, it saves a lot of time. So when the data is collected from our clients' IT systems, it can be really fast. It would be completely disproportionate in terms of time and in terms of cost to review that entire set of documents. It can run to millions of documents at a time. We use the software and its AI functionality to dramatically reduce that document set, sometimes up to 90%, using search terms or the removal of duplicates of documents, and also technology assisted review. And what that is we review documents, and a reviewer will review documents and mark them as relevant. And the software learns from those decisions and keeps suggesting more relevant documents until eventually there are no more relevant documents in the set to suggest. So it's a really good piece of kit, if you like. So yeah, I mean, the software also has highly efficient analytics and search functionality. We can also conduct early case assessment and identify trends and patterns in the data set. It creates a lot of efficiencies for our clients, and because it saves our time as lawyers, it also means that we can conduct the exercises much faster, which and meet court deadlines, which eventually obviously saves our clients money.
I imagine, so obviously there's huge benefits. I imagine that the pandemic kind of sprung the court system into sort of 2021, 22 and beyond. So obviously this is a response to that as well, or perhaps you're helping them. I don't know. Which way round is it going?
Yeah, I mean, I think certainly in terms of the pandemic, there's been a number of ways that legal technology has really kind of revolutionized the legal market. The obvious one is in terms of that has embraced legal tech is litigation, and obviously we're involved in large-scale document review, but the courts are certainly championing the adoption of legal tech. You may be aware that Mr. Justice Horner, the head of the Commercial Court in Northern Ireland, is really driving the modernisation of the Northern Ireland Court Service and establishing Northern Ireland as a centre of excellence for commercial litigation. He's very keen to promote legal tech with the publication of the new e-bundle practice direction and the new announcement of the forthcoming e-discovery practice direction. All of these developments are very welcome in my opinion, and I do think that the pandemic has really fast-tracked the adoption of legal tech in the Northern Ireland courts, with the remote hearings and hybrid hearings, all of which are continuing. The Law Society as well has recently established a law tech working group, of which I'm the chair, to support our members with the adoption of new technologies and in digitising their practice areas. I think in terms of the use of technology for our clients as well, I have two hats on in my role. I have my fee earning hat in terms of providing managed document review and e-discovery services, but I'm also responsible for streamlining and digitising our internal processes and procedures and creating efficiencies across our business. I really believe that sort of innovation is such an important part of our business. It can be those small efficiencies here and there, which over time create significant changes, and it can also be the larger projects that we're working on, such as the automation of a workflow or the implementation of new software. We've really reacted during the pandemic to our clients' needs and our clients' demands in the way that they want to work. For example, following the pandemic, we all work very differently. We've adapted to new hybrid ways of working, and that's changed the way that we communicate internally and externally with our clients. We've increased the use of Zoom meetings and Microsoft Teams to conduct client meetings and to collaborate. We've also conduct much of our training and talks online via webinars. That's what our clients and our employees want, and we've really reacted to that. We've also seen that clients don't want to come into the office just as much as they did before, and we've reacted to that by having much more online communication, but also with the introduction of new software, onboarding software, meaning they don't have to visit the office just as much to conduct routine but important tasks such as anti-money laundering checks, and also introduced some new online payment system for them to make that process easier, as well as e-signatures as well. And internally as well, we've also reacted by putting in place a digital skills program to upskill our staff as well. So it's really important that everybody plays a part in the innovation of our firm, not just me, and it's at the heart of everything we do.
Well, you've been extremely busy, and that sounds like a lot of things going on in your world, Kerry, and thank you for giving us an insight into those areas today. And one last thing, congratulations on winning the Outstanding Innovation Award at the Women in Business NI Awards. I'd love to talk about it, but we're out of time. So thank you for being our guest this week.
Thanks very much.